Hello, my name is Angela Frazier, and you may have seen some of my other recovery videos that were part of this 30/30 series. Today I'm going to talk to you about relationships. When I was in treatment, the only people that knew that I was in treatment were my immediate family. I happened to have met a gentleman that I really was interested in. He was not in treatment, but I met him one weekend when I was out on the pass, and I really liked this gentleman. So I decided, you know what? If we're going to continue to see each other on the weekends, I didn't want to be dishonest and I didn't want to lie. I didn't want him to think that I couldn't spend the nights out. I couldn't spend nights at his house. He couldn't come to my house. I didn't want him to think that I was married and that I was being deceitful. So one weekend, I went to Queens. I met him in Queens, and we were on our way to a movie. So I told him, I said, I have to tell you something. It was really strange because first he was like, oh my goodness, what is she getting ready to tell me? She's married. I'm really interested. What has she been hiding? So what I told him was that I was battling with the disease of addiction. I didn't get into the nitty gritty or the war stories of my crack addiction, but I did share with him that I was sniffing coke and using substances that had really impacted my life in a way that I needed to go somewhere to get some assistance in order to get my life back on track. That was the hardest thing that I ever had to do because I always felt ashamed of being an addict, but I knew that if I wanted to maintain a healthy relationship with this gentleman, that it would only be right if I shared with him part of me. Because if I didn't share what I was going through and what I needed to share with him, then I would be taking his choice away if he wanted to be in a relationship with me or not. So I felt I didn't have the right to do that. So I explained it to him. He was a little shocked at first because he happens to be a gentleman that comes from a family where they don't really know too much about addiction. They don't know about treatment facilities. They don't know about people smoking crack and being addicted to alcohol and substances. So, I had to do a lot of talking. I talked with him about the disease of addiction. I really educated him a lot on, when you see people that are under the influence of substances, that they're not who they really are. They are being ostracized and criticized and looked down upon because of their addiction. I said, so I just want to let him know that I was that person at one time, but I'm not that person anymore. So the reason that I don't get to spend the nights out with you or, come over to your house or you come over to my house is because I'm at a treatment facility. He was open to it. He understood. He listened. And we're still in a relationship to this day. I really think that honesty is the best policy when you're developing a relationship. I also believe, for me, that it's on a need to know basis. And when I say need to know, everybody you meet does not need to know your substance use disorder background. Because some people aren't there for the long haul. Some people are there just for the moment. But really, when you think about it, I'm comfortable either way because I've accepted that that was who I was. But I also accepted that I live with the disease of addiction every day. I have never confessed to being cured or that I've arrived. I just say it's in remission and I haven't arrested at this time. So I am honest about who I am with people that I think really love me and care about me and really need to know who I am. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes when people don't know some of your past, some of their behaviors may come across to you as disrespectful. But people can only give you what they know of you. And people can only nurture you and care about you if they know what areas you need support in and what to do and what not to do around you. So relationships are really important to me, but my first and most important relationship is with myself. It took some time to develop a really strong, healthy, loving relationship with me. I had to learn how to forgive myself. I had to stop beating myself up. I had to learn to realize that self care means loving oneself. And if I love myself, I will not use substances that destroy my body from the inside out. I learned self worth. I learned that I don't have to live like that anymore. Now I'm in a better place. I make better choices. I make better decisions. And I stand firm on my choices. I'm comfortable with myself and my relationship with myself. I'm comfortable in the relationship with the gentleman that I met 11 years ago. And we just continue to grow. And I've even been able to help his cousin. His cousin doesn't know me, but I share information with the gentleman that provides support for his cousin because he's asked me, like, oh, my cousin's going through this and I think he's smoking crack. And I figured I would come to you. And I started laughing because I said, so now I'm the crack expert? Because yeah, I got 20, 25 years of smoking crack, but now I'm the expert. But I laughed because I understood that he just wanted some help for his cousin. So what I explained to him was that don't beat him up. Show some care and concern and some love. And however I can help you help your cousin, then that's what I will do. So relationships. First and foremost, with my higher power. Second, with me. And third, with others. You have a great day and see you soon. Thank you.